free Palestine. A violation of anyone's rights is a violation of your rights, and no one has the right to take life. Your presence is an antidote to the madness.
I want you to imagine a place where non-violent resistance to injustice would land you in jail, with no charges, no trial, and indefinitely. Imagine if your own democratically elected government was actually sponsoring and enabling this with your own tax dollars, which I'm sure many of you believe can be put to better use in this country. Well, it doesn't take a lot of imagination because this is a fact. America's #1 ally, Israel, is committing these crimes on a daily basis. Activists like you and me who seek justice, freedom, and equal rights, or who resist the occupation of their country, the theft of their lands, the continuous ethnic cleansing of their people, the walling in of their communities into disconnected ghettos, these activists get thrown into jail without trial, without charge, and without knowing how long they will be locked for, possibly forever. It's a policy that Israel calls administrative detention. They just come in with their military jeeps at night, pull you out of bed at home, and take you to jail without any charges, without rights, without even visitation or proper lawyers frequently checking on you or medical care. And worse yet, some of those nonviolent activists get simply killed, like my friend Bassem Abu Rahmi. He was a protester. He protested the theft of his village's lands. Bilain is the village. And the wall took off most of the village's farmlands. And when they protested that non-violently, they got shot at with plastic bullets, rubber bullets, live fire, and tear gas canisters. Well, one of those American-made and American-paid-for tear gas canisters shot Bassem in the chest, and he died. And his sister died also from those tear gas canisters because one was shot into her house and she suffocated. Martin Luther King once said, "Injustice anywhere is a threat to justice everywhere." If we here in America accept such an injustice against the Palestinian people or any people, and especially if we allow ourselves to be complicit in this, for example, by doing nothing, we are inevitably opening the door to an erosion of our own human rights. And I know that some of you can already see this happening ever since 9/11. My friends, we really need to put a check on this before it's too late. Palestinian prisoners have embarked on a mass hunger strike last year to bring attention to Israel's violations of Palestinian human rights. Samer Isawi, one of those prisoners, has been without food now. He has been on probably the world's longest hunger strike, 180 days without food. His health is in critical condition now, and we may lose him at any moment. Do you hear him? Do you hear Samer's plea? Do you feel him? If you do, please at least make a call to the White House hotline and demand freedom for the Palestinian prisoners and an end to US sponsorship of Israel's crimes, as well as calling your political representatives, the media, researching this outside of the mainstream media, Googling it and finding out more because there's a terrible blackout here, and talking about it, bringing more awareness to this issue which affects us all, which we are complicit in, even if we don't plan to be or want to be, we are complicit in it, and it affects us. In the long run, what Israel is doing to the Palestinians is something that any government can do to its own people, including here. Thank you.